So, since our last call, remember, you all of you knocked it out of the park. I went through the participant list and asked each and every one of you to just give a really fast, very quick report out of your activities. And I'd like to do that again. No need to be, shy or worried. You can turn on your camera or you can just speak and say what you have in your mind. But I like to start with Amy. Amy Egan. Are you there, Amy? Or Amy
Yes.
Egan?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Amy, how you
Okay.
doing?
Good, good. Well, for Crash Responder Safety Week, the state of Minnesota will be doing two trainings, one in the rural setting in northern Minnesota and one in the metro more area. We also did the governor's proclamation and correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, I know you're on. We were going to have the bridges lit up, correct? See if Tony can hop on. We work together. Tony and I do very closely. We have a great
Yeah.
team in Minnesota.
No, that's awesome. I knew there was a
That
couple more states.
that
Go
is
ahead,
correct.
Tony.
We'll have two bridges lit.
Great. Well, don't forget to send photos um, and your proclamations. Great job, Amy.
Uh, Thanks. And then the only other thing I have is that we've been working with the TZD team, and they have been working on some social media. So we'll be highlighting some of that also.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, Captain Lepley, Utah Highway Patrol. You're muted, Alex, if you're speaking. Okay. We can come back to the captain. How about Angela Sherrod?
Hi there. I'm working with the statewide office to come up with media campaigns to push out to all of our districts. I think there's been a lot of sentiment that we just want one voice to do that. So following a lot of the examples that you all have provided here, have been pretty much on board with what we want to push out. And I think it's interesting the different things that people are doing, but we're looking forward to doing this. So I really like the shout out that you guys gave in the front end of this presentation that yes, Florida uses a lot of their boards and the gas station things to message out. So it is very enlightening to see that everybody's on the same page with the messaging, and I'm so happy to support FDOT and all of their efforts.
Outstanding. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, Benjamin Arnall. You're muted, Benjamin. If you're trying to speak. Okay. We can always come back. How about Bill Lobozetta? You're also muted, Bill. Unmute yourself if you can. How about Bobby Brooks?
Right there in the middle. Good afternoon. Thank you. We're doing some social media unified messaging across the state. We're doing the governor's proclamation. We have trainings scheduled, and we're working with our different coalitions across the state. And it seems like a lot of our emergency managers are wanting to do some driver education or community events.
Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. How about Camille? Camille, you still down in Texas? Okay. Some folks are, oh, there you go, Camille. You're unmuted now.
Okay, yeah, it was a little different. I'm meeting on Zoom, so yeah, I was hoping you could hear me. Okay,
Yes.
yes, so thanks. So yeah, we're as always, we always do the social media messages, DMS signs. We still do our training. So we have like Crash Responders Week at our training. We typically will have them at our North Central Texas Council of Government offices, but we also take them off site. So we've got a couple of off-site trainings. Also in the proclamation, usually our partners down in Austin handle with us. But yeah, we're looking forward to this week in November.
Very good, Camille. Thank you for that report. And next, I see Chris Eisen. Unmute yourself. Down to the lower left of your screen, there's an audio button down in your lower left. In case you didn't know. We'll jump over to Chris King from DVRPC. How you doing, Chris?
Hey Jim, can you hear me?
Sure can. How
Oh,
are you?
great. I found that button. Thank you. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, DVRPC, which is the Philadelphia MPO. At this point, we're just planning to continue what we do here at DVRPC is to do a social media campaign and kind of put a little toolkit together to promote the event and send that out to all of our traffic incident management teams in our region to so that they can promote the event on their own social media platforms as well.
Very cool. Thank you, Chris. Next, I see Chris Marsh from Delaware DOT. Are you there, Chris?
I am. Yeah, we're pretty much planning on doing the same type of stuff. The VMS signs, our community relations people are going to be working with our occupational people and our safety programs people, along with the highway safety people from DSP, the state police, to push out our messages.
Very good, sir. Thank you for sharing that. Old friend from, well, previously Pennsylvania. I don't know if you're South Carolina, North Carolina. Chuck Yorks. Where did you go, Chuck? Now, there you are. You're still muted. I've never known Chuck to be shy.
I'm not shy, Jim. What was the question?
What was the question? What are you doing down in, are you still in North Carolina, South Carolina?
I'm in North Carolina, but they don't need my help. We got an outstanding DOT, and I'm not just saying that because there's folks on the call. No, we're going to be talking about next week. We're going to talk about making our plans in southwestern Pennsylvania. We will probably re-release our video series, the homemade videos we did at SPC. And we'll work on some proclamations, especially with City of Pittsburgh officials and all the counties that we're involved with, 10 counties in southwestern Pennsylvania. So
Excellent.
sorry for the delay, brother.
It's quite all right. Good to hear your voice.
Yours too, brother.
Yes,
Hey,
thank you. Yeah.
sorry to jump in, but I know Ainsley Schroeder has her hand raised and I think wants to say something.
Please go ahead, Ainsley.
Hi, sorry, thank you. This is Ainsley from Georgia DOT and the 501 Georgia team. We are going to be doing some just our typical social media. We also do a video series. We're going to focus on our safety service patrol. Try to look at some motorist testimonies as well. Kind of get that human connection. We'll work with our operations team for getting messages on the DMS signs. And this year we also create partner toolkits that we distribute to stakeholders. And then we want to look at doing more community involvement, holding TMC tours, and just kind of maybe if there's an on-site event that we can do to spread awareness as well and show appreciation to crash responders. And then Time Task Force, which is also with Georgia DOT, is going to be doing a proclamation for Georgia as well. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ainsley. Excellent. So who's next here? Dan Noonan Day?
Yes, sir.
Dan Noonan?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me okay?
We can. Are you there, Dan? Okay, may have lost Dan. You can always come back, Dan. Let
Sorry,
us
Jim,
know.
can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. What was the question?
The question is, what are you doing with your agency, your state, as far as CRSW activities?
Yeah, so right now, I'm with the Iowa DOT. We're scheduling social media posts for each theme of the day to add to our traffic incident management Facebook page. In the past, it hasn't really been utilized for strictly TIM information, so we're trying to revitalize that. Crash Responder Safety Week, I think, is going to be a great opportunity for us to take advantage of our social media. And otherwise, we've also prepared a proclamation to send to the governor's office here in Iowa to try to get that approved and have the governor deem it a proclamation for the week.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Dan.
Yep, thank you.
Next, David Strawn. How you doing, David? Pretty sure you're unmuted. I don't see the red icon. Whoops. There we go. We can come back to you, David. How about Danny Matlock, Indiana?
Hello, Jim. How are you?
Doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So here in Indiana, of course, we're going to push out safety messages on our DMS boards across social media through all of our NDOT platforms. But we've also just wrapped up finishing up the proclamation documentation and sending that through the chains now for the governor. And that's where we're sitting at right now.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, sir.
David Lewis.
Yes, sir. How are you? David Lewis, representing Cumberland Valley Volunteer Firefighter Association and its Emergency Responder Safety Learning Network. We'll be updating our information on respondersafety.com, providing access and support to all of our members. We have a subscription network of over 180,000 subscribers across 129 countries. We got a lot of people that take advantage of our learning network as well as our resources. So we'll be doing that as well as providing local support here to Maryland and Pennsylvania and the other states as requested. Probably the other thing that we've done for the last 3 years now is that we'll have a presence at the American Towman Tow Show in Baltimore, which always occurs during Crash Responder Safety Week. I don't think it's because of Crash Responder Safety Week, but that's when the tow show is in Baltimore. We have presence there because, again, look at our statistics, the struck by fatality reports. our tow operators have the worst record, and we're trying to do everything we can to improve the stuff there. So we'll have a presence up at the tow show. Probably be doing a Tim training like we did last year with Todd Lease, and providing support to our tow brothers.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you much for all your efforts. Dawn Miller, Michigan.
Good afternoon, everyone. We'll be repeating many of the same activities we've done for the past few years. We'll be having messages on social media. We'll be posting messages to our DMS boards. Working on the governor's proclamation, have that almost finished up, ready to go to our communications section for approval. And we'll be sharing that social media message to go out to our Michigan and State Police Office of Highway Safety Planning. They post some of our similar messages on social media. So that's all I have for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. Doug Hayes. Okay. Dustin Ross, Oregon.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, gotta find that little blue button there to push it. So kind of similar to what we had last meeting, we're still going to be pushing through the governor's proclamation, working on that actually as we speak to get it wrapped up and sent in. So that's kind of one of our big ticket items, try to get that information out there to our upper levels. We'll continue to work with our PSAs using the message boards throughout the state highway system, try to enhance that education piece along with the social media. We will be attempting to partner with our community affairs, public affairs people as well to try to increase our reach per se. We've definitely seen struggles on some of our social media networks where our outreach isn't quite where we'd like it to be. So we're going to try to poke that bear a little bit and get it out there a little farther. And then we're going to continue with our training. We still have quite a few trainings between now and November that are already scheduled, going well past November. And if I can have my way, to get some more train the trainer sessions in there to enhance my training cadre and to get that message out even further.
Absolutely, Dustin. Keep up the great work. Thank you. George Thiel. Okay. You can come back to George. I know folks are struggling, I guess, finding the mute button. Let's see, James Bowie. Okay. So how about James Osborne?
Good afternoon.
Hello
so
there.
with DelDOT, and I know that Chris Marsh already kind of relayed a lot of the information, so nothing really to add, but we are definitely going to try to get the information out there to the public.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Jordan James.
Hey, Jim, this is Jordan James with Nevada DOT. Just all the stuff that we mentioned at last month's meeting.
Okay, including a proclamation, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'm loving hearing this. I really am excited. I want to break that 35 number, uh, if at all possible. So thank you. Kathleen Yund. Go ahead, Kathleen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Hey, I'm with the Georgia Time Task Force, and we will be doing the governor's proclamation as we do every year, as well as a social media campaign with a few videos interviewing responders from Georgia, talking about their real lived experiences, trying to spread awareness that way. And then we'll also be honing in on, sharing information about responder training across the state, which we do year round, but again, paying special attention this week. And then also sending out some communications emails to our community to just really get the word out there.
Excellent. Thank you, Kathleen. Kevin Fox, Maryland. It's showing you're still muted, Kevin. Lower left-hand corner of the monitor is where the mute button is, or audio button on my screen. If it has a red line through it, it's muted. We can come back to you, Kevin. Kevin Maxwell.
Yep, found my audio in time this time. Basically what Jordan said, he's still helping us run it, even though he's transferred over to another section. But I'm kind of
Okay.
keeping him on a short leash to help us get through this national week. So I'll let Tim, I think he's on here, talk about his work with some of the other school zones, both North and Southern Nevada, if he's still here. So
Are you talking Kim Peters?
Tim Mueller. I don't know if
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't.
you don't see him on there. Oh, okay. So anyway, he reached out to a bunch of the local school commission. I believe he's keeping a chart of feedback, and he's gotten a handful, if not a few more, of responses for interest in Touch a Truck, which is where we emergency services kind of take their stuff out there, let the kids crawl around and honk the horn.
Okay, Kevin. Well, thank you for that. Logan Lavender.
Yes, I work with FDOT Central Office. We are doing a couple of exciting things here in Florida, but I'll let the program manager, Sean Kinney, talk about some of the things Florida is doing.
Okay, Logan, thank you. How about Lori Christine Hernandez?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, any report?
I was just saying that I put it in the chat, but we'll be, as Tony and Amy said, lighting the bridge. We've got social media created that will run on the same days of the themes, and then we'll have the overhead message board as well as probably a news release.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Michael Brown. Okay. Mike Youngbluth, how you doing, Michael?
Hey, I'm on, Jim. How's that sound?
Loud and clear, sir.
Hey, just real quick, just an update. Last week, we sent out 97 invites for proclamations within Wisconsin. That's our 72 counties and our 25 municipalities by largest population. Immediately, we got approximately 15 responses back of our those groups doing proclamations, which is way ahead of where we were last year after the first emailing going out. So very happy with that. So I project we'll probably have close to 25 or more, maybe close to 30 proclamations this year just from Wisconsin itself. We are
Awesome.
we are working on an in-person event, but I just wanted to let you know that during Crash Responder Safety Week, AASHTO is having their annual meeting. So you're going to have a lot of transportation secretaries attending that meeting. So I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure if they have anything part of their agenda to reflect Crash Responder Safety Week.
Yes.
And then last but not least, we have all our regional time meetings. We do them in the spring and fall for our first responder populations, and all of our regional time meetings are scheduled during Crash Responder Safety Week. So we're good with that. So just a thumbnail of what we're doing in Wisconsin.
Great. Awesome. You guys always knock it out of the park, Michael. And yes, we are definitely aware of the annual meeting, AASHTO's annual meeting in Salt Lake City this year. Last year it was in Indianapolis, I believe. And our plan is to have a proclamation signing at the event with our hopefully finally confirmed FHWA administrator, Sean McMaster, along with all the DOT executives that will be there at that meeting. So last year we did the same thing, and it turned out fantastic. Even remotely. So thank you again. Next, and we're almost out of time, but I'd love for everyone that I call on to report in real quick. Michael Wally, you there? Okay, you raised your hand, Michael. Go ahead. You can speak. Must having an audio issue. Okay, we'll come back to you. Mohammed Chaudhry. Apologize for butchering your last name, Mohammed. You're muted. Omar Gomez.
Jim, can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you.
Hey, sir, Shannon Whaley from the North Carolina Department of Transportation. It's good to be with you guys today. We've got the governor's proclamation that we've worked on a few years now. We're going to have it up and running this year. Got a couple of video messages and some commercials that we created last year and this year using a number of responder partners. So we utilize some of our local fire, EMS, LEO, state patrol, our safety service patrol, and we incorporated our towing industry as well. So we're going to utilize some of those with the social media campaign on various platforms, conducting mass training events within each of our regionals with our partners and our local stakeholders there, but just simply trying to reinforce the message throughout those team meetings and our open road meetings, Jim.
Okay.
From a press release, various prior to and during the week of National Crash Responder Safety Week. And we've experimented some with using some video loops. I heard that mentioned earlier at our DMV offices throughout the state system to simply just try and educate some of our drivers while they're waiting to get their driver's license renewed or what have you on there. But really excited what we're trying to accomplish down here in North Carolina.
You should be. You should be.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
And Todd, how are you?
Good, Jim. How are you?
Good. I saw
Hey,
your posting.
yeah, I just wanted to share that. I wasn't sure where the mute button was, so I wanted to make sure I got that in. But finally this year, Jim, and hopefully you'll be able to even come up with this. I know that it's important. We've been trying to get Penn Start going since 2016, and you've been involved with it since the start. So we're doing the official groundbreaking. They're actually moving dirt now, but we're doing the
Awesome.
official groundbreaking that week. So hopefully it will go as scheduled. But I have some training scheduled next July, August out there, and we'll make sure that you're aware of those dates as well to have you get up there.
Please, please think about you often, my friend.
Yeah.
Hope
Good to
all
hear
is
from you.
well.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you. And let's do this if everyone agrees with the 3 minutes we have left. I respectfully ask anyone that has not been able to, hasn't chimed in as far as your activities for this year. Could you please type it in the chat pod in the next 3 minutes, and that way the system will capture the information that you type in for your jurisdiction, your agency, what have you, and we can adjourn this call on time. And I want to say, I want to say a big thank you, a big virtual hug to all of you. I mean that from my heart. You guys and gals are the force behind traffic incident management. Yeah, there are many that are not here with us, but each and every one of you matters big time, and never doubt the influence that you have, the power that you have to make things happen. I firmly believe that as well. So with that, I am going to thank our presenter, Amir from Caltrans, and I want to thank Kevin Vita from the National Operations Center for supporting this webinar. Don't forget to sign up for Talking Tim. And I want to thank Mahesh from Caltrans as well. And each and every one of you, I apologize that we didn't get to hear from all of you, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And Kelly Claver, big thank you to Kelly, part of my contracting team, and everything you all do. Okay, we'll keep things on here for another minute or two to capture everybody who's typing in the chat pod. So God bless, stay safe, and see you next time. Bye for now.